Ozzy Osbourne, in his 2009 autobiography, I Am Ozzy, reflects on his departure from Black Sabbath with a sense of deep betrayal. The band, which had formed in Birmingham in the late 1960s, consisted of 4 young men: Osbourne, Tony Iommi, Geezer Butler, and Bill Ward, who had grown up just streets apart. Their bond was more than professional. They saw themselves as family, as brothers who had risen from working-class backgrounds to global rock stardom together. However, by the late 1970s, Osbourne's drug and alcohol abuse had spiraled out of control, leading to his dismissal from the band in 1979. In I Am Ozzy, he candidly addresses his feelings about the situation. "I'd be lying if I said I didn't feel betrayed by what had happened with Black Sabbath. We were 4 blokes who'd grown up together a few streets apart. We were like family, like brothers. And firing me for being fucked up was hypocritical bullshit. We were all fucked up. If you're stoned and I'm stoned, and you're telling me that I'm fired because I'm stoned, how can that be? Because I'm slightly more stoned than you are." Osbourne's words highlight the contradiction he saw in his firing. Substance abuse was not unique to him. His bandmates also indulged heavily in drugs and alcohol. To him, their decision to remove him on that basis felt unfair and hypocritical. While he acknowledges his own excesses, he questions whether his behavior was truly any worse than that of his bandmates. Black Sabbath's decision to part ways with Osbourne was not made lightly. By that time, his erratic behavior and inability to function productively in the band had become a major concern. Tony Iommi, in his own memoir, later explained that Osbourne's reliability had deteriorated to the point where rehearsals and songwriting had become nearly impossible. The band ultimately felt they had no choice but to move on without him. Despite their shared history, Osbourne's departure marked a turning point in both his career and that of Black Sabbath. While the band continued with other vocalists, Osbourne went on to establish himself as a massively successful solo artist. Despite his initial feelings of betrayal, he later reconciled with his former bandmates, reuniting with Black Sabbath for various projects in the years that followed.